Just when you thought the Kia Stonic was about to be replaced, Kia did something completely unexpected. Everyone was expecting an all-new model or for it to just fade away, but that's not what's happening. Instead, for 2026, Kia is giving the Stonic one of the biggest updates I've ever seen, without it being a totally new car. This isn't just a new bumper and some headlights. They are completely changing its identity. It's a huge move to keep this popular small SUV fighting strong until its electric replacement is ready. So what's the big deal with the current Stonic? Well, it's a great little car, but let's be honest, it's starting to show its age. The design is safe, and the technology inside, especially the dashboard, feels a step behind newer cars. In a world of giant screens and futuristic-looking cars, the Stonic needed a serious injection of excitement to keep up. And that is exactly what it's getting. The biggest change you'll notice right away is the look. It's a total transformation. Kia is taking the bold, futuristic design from its super popular and expensive electric cars, like the EV9, and putting it right onto the Stonic. The front end is getting a complete makeover. It will have these striking new vertical headlights with blocky details inside. This completely replaces the current, softer, rounded look. The grille is also being redesigned to look more aggressive and modern. It's going to look like a baby EV9 from the front, which is a massive compliment. The changes continue at the back too. The taillights are being redesigned to look more like the ones on Kia's bigger electric SUVs. This will make the Stonic look wider and more substantial on the road. While the basic shape of the car from the side will stay the same, these new front and rear designs will give it a much more dynamic and sharp character. You can also expect some cool new wheel designs and probably some new, more vibrant color options. But the changes aren't just on the outside. Kia is fixing the Stonic's biggest weak point, the interior technology. This is a huge upgrade. One of the most exciting updates is the new infotainment screens. Depending on the version you get, the 2026 Stonic could come with a big 10.25-inch or even a massive 12.3-inch widescreen display. This would run Kia's latest software and finally get wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. On top of that, the more expensive models are expected to get a fully digital screen for the driver. This replaces the old-school analog dials with a modern, customizable display, likely another 10 or 12-inch screen. It's the kind of feature you see in much more expensive cars. They're also adding more convenience features that were missing before. Things like a heated steering wheel, USB ports for the back seats, and better climate control should become more common across the lineup. The materials inside are also getting a quality boost, with more soft-touch plastics and nicer finishes. Now, what about what's under the hood? There's big news here too. The 2026 Stonic is expected to get a new 48-volt mild hybrid system. Let me explain what that means in simple terms. It's not a full hybrid like a Toyota Yaris Cross, so you can't drive on battery power alone. Instead, it's a smart system that works with the regular 1.0-liter turbo petrol engine. It uses a small battery to give the engine a little electric boost when you accelerate. This takes some of the strain off the engine and saves fuel. It also allows the engine to completely switch off when you're coasting on the highway, again, to save more fuel. And it makes the start-stop system in traffic feel much smoother. Overall, this mild hybrid tech is expected to improve fuel efficiency by about 5 to 10% and lower emissions. So why is Kia doing all of this for a car that everyone thought was on its way out? This is the key moment, the most important part of the story. This massive 2026 facelift is basically the final chapter for the gasoline-powered Stonic. It's the final hurrah. Kia is working on a small, all-electric SUV, which might be called the EV2, set to launch around 2026. That new electric car is expected to be the long-term replacement for the Stonic. So this heavily refreshed 2026 Stonic is Kia's way of making the final version the absolute best it can be, packed with modern looks and technology to keep it a top seller for its final few years. So, to sum it all up, the 2026 Kia Stonic isn't a new car, but it might as well be. It's getting a radical exterior design inspired by Kia's flagship EVs, a completely modernized interior with big screens and better tech, and a smarter, more efficient mild hybrid engine. It's a massive strategic update to give a popular model a fantastic final send-off.